The next time you step into a mall, your mobile will complement its surroundings with local ads, merchandise, special offers and more. All you need to do is switch on the cell and blue casting takes over. Wondering how? It's all thanks to TI Brahma Convergent Communications, a Bengaluru-based mobile solutions company that also offers Bluetooth-enabled advertising solutions on your cell phones. So in this episode of I Dare to Dream, we meet the man who's pushing for Bluetooth solutions in India, Mr. Suresh of TI Brahma Convergent Communications.
If you are hassled while shopping, don't know where to find what you are looking for, and that too at the right price, there is help at hand. There is somebody who will tell you the right place, right price, that too at the right time. Meet Suresh Narasimha, the founder of TI Brahma Convergent Communications. His company reaches your mobile through Bluetooth network that has been set up in shopping mall, retail stores, shopping streets and stadiums across the country. The messages will reach you as soon as you enter the network. This is without the customer calling the company. Suresh doesn't quite look like a quintessential entrepreneur, but the moment you start speaking to him, you realize that behind the simple face is a business strategist, a man with realistic expectations to make his dreams come true.
I am right now at Garuda Mall and joining me today is Mr. Suresh Narasimha. Hi Suresh, thank you so much for joining us today. So right, this concept of Bluetooth enabled advertising as such is a big hit. But tell us what goes into it.
Let me clarify one thing, Ramya. It's not about Bluetooth enabled advertising, but it's about Bluetooth enabled content delivery to consumers. Okay, at the end of the day, advertising will fly if consumers see a value in what they are receiving, and it's not that consumers are desperate to receive any ads. There has to be a profiling, there has to be a context of what advertising will deliver. So just to tell you what we are trying to do is, we are trying to go after retail locations, as in retail malls, shopper stops and chain stores. We are going after hangout locations like Barista, like McDonald's, and we are going after corporates, okay, corporate food lounges, etc. And convert these locations into what we call as Blue-Fi zones. And like Wi-Fi zones, okay. And once we create Blue-Fi zones, what we deliver is, we deliver rich media content and solutions to consumers based on the relevancy of that location. So consumer comes first, and because consumer likes it, a lot of advertisers are with us. That's how it is.
Okay, so that's how the whole chain is as such. But now this concept is also a hit in Chinnaswamy Stadium. So the stadium, like if someone's watching a match, you can get a live updates also as such. And also with traffic police, how do you do this?
Again, it's quite important, okay. So if you are a regular cricket watcher, what you miss in the stadium is your Gavaskar and Harsha Bogles of this world. You miss that analysis, you miss that bit extra information which commentators will give you. So we thought that's something which we can fill using our mechanism. So what we did, which no other company in the world had done it, we converted the whole Chinnaswamy Stadium into Blue-Fi zone. And whenever some interesting event happens, okay, when Tendulkar walks into the stadium or when Kumble gets his wicket, we deliver the required analysis behind that particular activity to consumers in real time. Okay, so that's what we do. And when we are delivering the content to the consumers, brands were with us sponsoring this content, brands were with us delivering some free games and content, brands were with us asking users to say whether Fab 4 should retire or not.
Okay. So where else do we see this concept of Blue-Fi as such, apart from Chinnaswamy Stadium and malls? I also heard that with traffic police, also this...
Traffic police, it's not exactly Blue-Fi as advertising. In fact, traffic police is something which is very, very close to my heart. Okay, the whole lot of e-government initiatives. What we again thought was, mobile phone as such can do wonders in terms of how government can relate to consumers, how government can directly go to consumers. So, as we know, one of the biggest problems in traffic within our country is people, including me, are not disciplined. Okay, so we are not disciplined, and there is no penalty for repeated offender. I will jump this signal and I will jump next signal, and probably I may or may not pay the double the fee. So what we thought was, by catching repeated offenders, okay, and by digitizing the whole information, we can make people understand that law will catch up with them. By making that, we'll make them more disciplined, and there is also a increased traction, revenue generation for the department. So that's exactly what we did along with BlackBerry and Airtel. Okay. So what we did was, we gave each traffic police a BlackBerry, okay, in which in real time, whenever someone is jumping the signal, or whenever someone is let's say traveling without a helmet, he'll be able to catch that guy, either enter his license plate number or his license number. The complete history behind that person or behind that vehicle will be seen. Okay? And this can do wonders considering the kind of situation in which we are in with respect
So
to
is it a big hit with the traffic police as
It's
such?
a hit because what's heartening to us is traffic police wants to use this application, which is the biggest barrier in terms of any of the enterprise mobility application. I mean, just before coming here, I had a story in which one of the guy went to court and said that, okay, and he didn't, I mean, there was a complaint against him saying that he jumped the signals. So he was arguing that I didn't jump any of the signals. Then, traffic inspector opened the record and they figured out he didn't jump just one signal, but he was jumping 3 signals on the same day. And finally the user accepted that he was in a hurry and he had to jump.
Okay, so Bengalurians, watch out. That's a kind of a signal.
So very, very interesting. Similarly, we have done something very, very interesting for Chennai Corporation. And we are doing something for, delivering many such applications for a lot of government organizations.
Okay. So right now you have explained about this concept as such. So when did this idea strike you? When was that moment?
See, myself and my co-founder Ravi, we are associated with mobile solutions for last nearly 9 years now. When we decided to become entrepreneurs, so we thought we had to do something that will have huge impact in India, okay, and not just in other places. Even though we started focusing on other countries when we started business, for last 2 years, each and every activity that we are doing is something that will impact a normal Indian. Okay, you spoke about Chinnaswamy Stadium. Probably what you doesn't know is we have deployments in a lot of temples.
Yeah, I know. I've read that in the articles.
Right, and we have deployments in a lot of college festivals. Okay, so each and every activity that we are doing is quite Indian. And we know that being an Indian and focusing on Indians, you can generate a lot of revenue, and that's what.
Okay, so that drove you to become an entrepreneur as such, because you were working with other companies for 8 long years. Okay, great. Now, what's with the name Tel I Brahma?
When we wanted to start a company, so we were within the space of telecom and internet convergence. That's how TL and I, Tel I, and we wanted to create something within this space, so Tel I Brahma. And second thing was, we wanted to create something and say that Tel I Brahma.
Yeah, creation. He's a lot of creation, of course.
Very close to Aham Brahmasmi for those who know.
Okay.
So that's the
name of Tel I.